I think the main thing being known at your school is for sports, especially football, because Kansas City's got a big past in football. We're normally pretty good. There's only a certain time in school's history where we ever had a losing season. So I think most of the time at our school, we judge people on popularity by their football stats. If you're a starter, everybody's gonna like you and want to be around you. If you're not, you're still good because people still like you. But if you don't play football and you don't kind of conform and do the way other people like you, they don't really have you don't have really much to do with anybody. You pretty much become an outcast. And as a Christian and being a football player, it's kind of hard because you have to draw that line because everybody wants you to do worldly things with them. Like they want you to go to the square on Friday night and drink and party with them, and you have to set your boundaries and set your lines and let them know that, because that can't say everybody's a Christian, but you're a true Christian. You're a true follower of Jesus, and you have to set your lines and you have to be firm in your boundaries. It's definitely not easy. Kids, at first they think you're just normally, he's a Christian, he goes to church, everybody's here is a Christian. At Kansas City, everybody's a Christian, everybody goes to church on Sunday, most time anyway, 9 people out of 10. But being a true Christian, it's a lot harder because people look at you and, they're over making dirty jokes or they're over cussing, and then you join in that, you're in there talking to them because, you go to school with them just like everybody else. And they sit there and they're talking to you, and why didn't you laugh at that dirty joke? Or why didn't you start cussing? Why didn't you cuss this kid out when he said this to you? And it's really hard because people expect you to do what they do. And, just saying, I don't do that, I believe in Jesus. And people's like, well, you can believe in Jesus and still do this stuff. And just as long as you ask for forgiveness and go to church on Sunday, and you really have to be firm and tell them that, no, Jesus is a lot more than that to me. He's a lot more than a Sunday morning or Wednesday night God. He's a God 7 days of the week. He's a leader of my life. He tells me where to go here and there. If he tells me to go, I go. And it's really hard for them to understand that because they're so drawn in what they want. I want to be known as the guy that didn't just play football. They won a state championship. Wow. If we do win a state championship, I hope we do. He just played basketball. He was a good player. He's a good athlete. Because there was a lot of them that came through Kansas City. And now, you know how many we talk about? Only the ones that got in trouble or could have went to played college football or college sports somewhere and didn't. I want to be known as the guy that everybody knew. Everybody looked at. He was a nice, great guy. And people looked at him. They didn't see him as Taylor Lyles, football player, but they saw Taylor Lyles, the father of Jesus, the ones that tried to get to know people that were outcasts, people that got to know people that nobody liked, but he was their friend if nobody else was there for them. I want to be the guy that was there for them when nobody else was.